kicks.
Hey, you said. You said.
Is it what's coming now and then next? What is
There is no
loaded?
next.
Is the small one loaded then?
No. So you look at the left screen. That's what you need to worry about.
Start sunset.
Unless there's a fast forward button on the left screen, in which case you look at the right screen.
God damn it.
Yeah. He'll cast load or he'll cast skip. If it's load, you ignore the low screen. And it's the big screen. If it's skip, you look at the low screen. But the next time he uses load, it'll be what's on the big screen before that was skipped.
It's because he casts retrieve rather than load.
I posted a text guide in chat. If you scroll down a bit, there's actually like a bit where it'll show each pattern. So I kind of have that up, and if it starts with Bibliotaph, I know it's going to be on the red side. If it starts with Dataluma, it's going to be on the blue side.
That's super handy. Thanks, Rory.
Is that really cool grid thing?
No.
'Cause I saw a picture that looked really cool.
I posted that with the grid thing.
Okay.
And swipe.
Swipe, okay. But that was pattern 1. The Bibliotaph. Yes.
Don't worry about the patterns. Those come naturally. Just watch the screen.
Yeah, that's why I was watching the screen.
Why am I getting tether?
Because I wanted to see how it goes. And maybe I misclicked.
It's one or the other.
This is a skip. Remember what was skipped. Remember what was skipped?
Oh shit, it's ink first, isn't it? Fuck. Thought it was tentacle.
Too close to sunset because it sure doesn't seem like I was. Anyway, we should be in different positions anyway.
Yeah, I thought heal was supposed to be right at the back and DPS it to the side.
Actually, this should be my normal position, shouldn't it? Sunset's further up and to the right.
Yeah.
You still didn't seem close enough that we... That doesn't matter.
Yeah, you were pretty far apart, I guess. Like your toe or something. Or player latency.
What the fuck?
Lagging.
No?
Inside of it box.
Quickest down, 37 seconds.
Just trying to save.
Sunset.
No, me.
No, so.
Fucking dot!
Yeah, that hitbox is pretty fat.
Sorry, I got out of position when I dodged the laser.
Remember or skipped. It's retrieving. Yep.
Oh, I forgot to put AoE.
Remember or skipped. It's grabbing ink.
Does that one have an
No, Air
Yeah,
Force
maybe.
is just AoE around it. If it gets Air Force, just run away. Okay,
What is
virus. Virus.
Back up, back up, back up. Self, you're too close.
Shot into the wall.
I was tethered to Thou? I thought I was supposed to be tethered to a healer.
Headed to Ruby.
He didn't have to get away, Ruby. He had
If
to go
you
near
have-
Shorty.
If the tank has abandonment, the tank will be tethered to a DPS.
Because I was in the middle. And I was next to Thou. I got knocked. We had pluses, so I got knocked all the way to the north. Then got Hysteria.
Yes, the knockback will happen because the person you are tethered to will have the same sign as yours, so you will get knocked back. Because I got Searing Wind, so you have to have had abandonment.
Yeah, I did, but why did I get Hysteria?
Because you weren't stacking with your healer. There should be another healer that has abandonment, and that healer is supposed to
Banana.
be stacking with you.
Rogue got knocked away by someone else's Searing Wind into a place on her own where she was abandoned and got hysterical.
Yeah, I also got blown into the wall, but I was headed to Ruby.
You got blown into because of me. You should have been with Rogue, and I need to get away.
Just a tip for everyone, do not worry about your plus or minus sign. Just worry whether you have abandonment or Searing Wind. If you have Searing Wind, move to the corners. If you don't have Searing Wind, you stack in the middle.
Looks
And
like
it's not a-
Shit.
Do we stack in a north-south type manner?
Yes,
or is it-
north-south. Always north-south.
Okay, and a DPS north or south?
DPS is south, depending on where Rogue invoked it. Because if Rogue is slow in invoking the boss, then he might be
I have to
mispositioned.
invoke the boss.
Yes.
I know.
Because if I get Searing Wind, I have to run to the corner.
And you can't be in the corner with you?
Then we lose a bunch of DPS.
Yeah, if you don't have Searing Wind, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
During
if
the skip program for Virus, you and I should be standing in the middle of the boss to guarantee that we get abandonment
Oh.
rather than Searing Wind.
But Thou, that's one of my greatest fears, is to be abandoned.
Then maybe you should be playing arranged.
So, in other words, the tethers are just there for show and to freak you out.
Yes.
So what you're saying is I need to push myself away from people if I don't want to be abandoned.
You can think of it like that.
But if
either
you push yourself away from people, you will be abandoned.
either
If
tank
you
will
are-
get Searing or abandonment, right?
What's that?
Any tank can get Searing or abandonment, and the other one gets the opposite one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if Rogue's off tank and she gets Searing Wind, she does not provoke.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
the person who gets Searing Wind runs the corner. So if I'm the main tank and I get Searing Wind, Rogue will want to Vogue to make sure the boss stays in the middle.
And shirky stuff to make sure that it actually works.
Yeah, I can do that. And the range DPS should generally stay as kind of a range-ish,
corner.
but still close to the middle, so you can get Searing Wind for sure. So maybe you and Sunset can work out who is going to go north and south.
Isn't
You
it
already
static?
picked D3 and D4 according to the diagram,
Yeah,
right?
Sunset called D4 earlier, I think.
Alright, so if Sunset like stands around here, then he'll guarantee to get the Searing Wind and he just have a short way to run.
I went to northeast. He went to southeast. That looked fine.
Yeah, that's how it works then. The main problem is the middle ones, because the 4 people in the middle has to stand close enough for the abandonment, but the 2 DPS has to be far enough that they don't accidentally pass the virus too early. So the main the chain for the chain of events for the DPS, the 2 melee DPS in the middle, is that you get the virus, so you stand at the rear of the boss, slightly apart but still close enough for abandonment. Wait until the tether is about to go. Wait until you're about to get knocked back. Pass the virus to the other melee, get knocked back, and run back. After that, whoever that's running back in, the ranged DPS will take the virus from the DPS with the virus. So it's melee to ranged and then to healer.
How many rot swaps are there?
You probably swap it around 4 times.
Will I ever have to get it?
If nobody's dead, you don't really have to.
Is it melee 1 range, 2 range, then healer?
Yep, the first one will always be on the melee, and then he'll pass it on to the other melee, and then the other melee will pass it on to one of the ranged.
Okay.
Just do D1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Oh, D2, D1, D3, D4.
Oh, also don't be worried that you might get hysteria, because according to the forums, there's a bug that if 2 people's latency is too far different, then the check for hysteria will be different, so you might still get hysteria as you not get knocked back.
Wonderful.
Because
We're all fucked then.
knockback is client side.
Yeah, because the knockback happens at the same time as the abandonment check.
That's shit.
That is shit.
That's SC.
What the fuck?
Oh, watch that green orb.
White girl.
Yeah, just forget about that.
Sorry, I couldn't get hit because I had to dodge the laser.
I should have used elusive jump sooner, rather than fighting you for hate.
Can you like wait to attack it until it's actually at the boss rather than running to it?
Like deeps. Yeah, okay.
Actually, how do you hit it when it's so far? Do you run up to it?
Yep.
That's
No.
easy as
Just
well.
hit the
If
boss.
it's
Just
the
hit the
reason why I aim
boss.
for it is if it's at the adequate point in my rotation to apply disembowel to it.
No,
That's really convenient.
no. Kill the Guardian.
Unless you have diversion up. Then
Roger,
don't
man.
do it.
Kill only the Guardian. Right.
I said kill him, not kill
Oh,
only the Guardian.
up to you.
He's not
Use hate
only
drop.
gonna kill you.
If you hit the ad, just use hate drop. It's loading. Get out.
Sunset?
Sunset.
Why would you backflip?
Wiped all the Rangers are dead.
He was like, and for my next trick, splot.
It almost looked like it worked, but wrong angle.
Sunset backflip to the wrong location.
see what it's skipping.
Books.
Remember it skipped Air Force.
Air Force.
Blue laser light show. Green, whatever. It's preemptive.
Outros.
My bad, I tried to shield everyone before it went off.
I'm behind the frickin' bee. Still got killed.
I got hit 3 times, so...
Son of a bitch.
Remember that it skipped ultras.
Master's Ink.
It's loading.
Shoot group. Oh. What? What's...
Stack up, wait, just wait.
Yeah. Group up in the tent.
Stack up. Move away.
I don't know what blew me up, but okay.
I would say it was a missile. Twice.
I raised into the
Yeah,
wrong
on my
side of
screen
the
you got
body.
hit by missiles. And you ran straight into another one for whatever reason.
Oh joy. Okay.
You must not have seen the second one because the airplane was obscuring the view. Sneaky little missiles.
Always remember your latency.
Black holes.
I don't have latency, you have latent. Damn it.
Why use that?
Remember outros are skipped.
Yep, so ink first up.
Thanks. Shit, I don't have any. Yeah, there we go.
I got him.
Safe. Stack, stack, stack.
Move. Move out.
Air Force.
This light show. That was rude.
Oh shit.
Chain reaction of bombs just went off around us.
Bombs are just coming.
Someone hit a bomb, it exploded, then it caused another bomb to explode. Bam, bam, bam.
I don't think that they explode because another one explodes. Right?
No, I wasn't
it's
in the
only
path of
because
any of
people
them.
step in it.
Now, I'm pretty sure if there's two hit one and it's
They-
close to you, they'll both explode and you'll get 2 stacks instead of 1. If you
Oh, they
survive.
chain. They chain. Okay. Wow.
Do you guys know the safe spots for the missiles?
The safe spot is
Yeah,
not hit
I
the
do.
bloody missile.
During the first set, yes.
It's the
You don't
same
know-
during the second set as well.
The second set should be easier because you don't have to stand in the one spot.
The
Yeah,
second
just-
set is harder because you have to also move to get to your little Air Force buddy.
Just tip your camera up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just zoom out. Usually
Very
it's
sprint.
all of them.
Yoshi P says all you gotta do is zoom out.
Yeah.
Zoom out.
UPS adjust, please.
No, but seriously, just tip your camera up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these bombs, they will chain explode if they're close enough to each other.
Just so you know, based on my latency, I can run straight through the middle of a missile and not trigger it. That's how far ahead the missile are compared to me.
What?
Yep.
I found that that's not how bad it is for me.
I've never ran through a missile to like check.
Just
I just
avoid them or
stand
stay
still.
between them.
I'm a tank, I can dodge it. Well, I can eat it.
Do you not eat it?
That vulnerability stack is gonna make life harder
Oh my
for a while.
god, I'm so sorry. I accidentally early pulled that.
Right, Shorty was pulling anyway.
There goes my open up. Thanks.
There goes your dodge.
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dodge your hammer, you can dodge your throw.
You can dodge traffic.
You can dodge the samurai.
Shut up now, focus.
I hate getting that one when someone's got prey.
See that I don't remember the pictures.
The picture was Shorty singing opera.
I was gonna say it sounded like someone just said we got a bear hold on his handhold and squeezed and
It's Air Force.
Yep.
Pew, 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 pew. So
How?
Scratching myself.
gross.
Just my arm.
Dodge 10 missiles.
Tentacles?
Inky. Those were not tentacles.
AoE. Stack. Run south. South. Move to the other side of the corner soon. Right, move.
Next is virus, right?
Varus. Get ready. Either to spread or to go to position. On road.
Look.
Ruby?
Oh, my bad. Did we do it? We fucking did it!
No.
You didn't come to the correct position to grab the rot off me.
Hey, Shorty, I had steering wheel with you that time. Are we pretty much just supposed to stay out the entire time?
Yes.
Right. I moved back in slightly.
which is
So-
why I got knocked back
Yeah.
from you.
As soon as we get pulled in again, we got to go back out again. Yeah.
Well, you can stay there because the searing wind has got a certain radius.
Yes, I tried to stay within healing range of you, and that was fine. But then we got pulled in again.
Yeah, we'll get pulled in once, and just stay there.
All right. I just turn around and DPS the boss.
I think the best you can do is stand on this grate here.
That great.
That's pretty much the same. Yeah, that grate over here or somewhere close to this grate.
All right, I'll stand on that grate. Are you going to be on the opposite grate?
Yeah.
It's the same range as Ifrit, right?
Okay.
That's
So-
if it's me getting searing wind. If it's Rogue, then she'll be getting searing wind.
So pretty much got to finish this sequence.
Pretty much. Do we all want to go again? Pick up. Because once it gets back.
Sorry, it's out of position.
Nick,
Why are you yelling?
because you were just standing there.
I only just got it.
Oh yeah, he'll throw it.
Sorry.
Put him.
It's retrieving in.
You didn't only just get it, you had it for like 3 seconds.
So he always retrieves either Ultros or Air Force, meaning
Yes.
it's always Ink or Get Out.
Yes.
So it's reasonable for us all to be heading to our relevant directions and getting far enough out just in case. And if it happens to be Ink, then cool. So if you've forgotten, go to
It's
your Ink
always
dodge
out.
spot out of range.
It's always out, then go to your position.
And you know you don't need to stack here, right?
There's AoE, so AoE cure. That's
Now stack. Move north. Right, move.
next will be false.
Move away. That was with vengeance and thrill of battle.
Virus. No need control.
I can't. Whoever my tank was not at the position and I got knocked around.
Ruby, you were
No.
nowhere near the south knockback spot.
You got knocked away by
Oh.
Shorty's searing wind from the corner because you were coming to be next to me,
Yeah.
but you got knocked by Shorty's searing wind.
I see.
Really? Because Nick got punted straight across my path, and Shorty was directly north across me, so that's just not possible.
If you're not standing on 1 or 2, you will get knocked by searing wind.
I was next to Thal the whole time. So
You were on the freaking other side of the room.
after I got punted, yes.
But that's because you got punted in the wrong direction because you were in a bad spot relative to the boss, and you're supposed to pass virus to me before we get knocked back.
There is no virus.
You had virus.
You had the Allegan pox.
I was at 2, right? And then I got punted to like A.
Because I was on 1 and I saw Thal on 2 with my partner. Saw Nick coming towards me at 1 and then she got knocked all the way somewhere else.
Yeah. Because I was Ruby's partner. And he had the virus. And then I was like, and that was it.
Ink. Stack. Move to the north.
What?
What the
What the?
fuck?
What?
It
Nani?
has a huge AoE.
Yeah, but
They were over here.
Run.
Latency really that bad in this fight.
Guardian's ultimate ability is actually confused.
Air Force. Right, Varus, you ready to vote? Should be passing Rot.
who do I give Rot to?
The other melee.
He's dead. Who do I give it to?
I already picked it up off you and gave it to
Oh.
Sunset.
There you go.
It's on Sunset, pass it on.
Sunset pass to me. To me.
Quick question. With the rot, when Searing Wind goes off and we all go back to the middle, am I in that rot rotation?
Melee ranged healers.
Melee
We-
ranged healers.
Yeah.
So should I be standing in a specific spot?
Whoever that's
Whoever
got
can
the
possibly-
rod, go to 2 then. How's that sound?
Whoever doesn't have rot goes
Yeah.
to 2, and whoever
Yeah.
has it goes to what, 1?
No, whoever's got rod, go to 2, and whoever that's next to grab it, just go to 2 and grab it, and the person who has been taken out, go out of 2.
Okay,
What's the
so
range of passing
I'll go second then,
rot?
Nick. I'll grab it off you.
Hang on. If you're asking people to watch the timers and we can't see them until you target someone, that's really inefficient.
I think it's
If the
better for the
next
next
target-
person to run to 2.
Yeah, that will work as well. So the next person to be passed on to go to 2, and yeah, you run in and pass it on. That's fine. That's what
Yeah.
that works too.
Okay,
And
So-
Ruby, when we got knocked back, we needed to already have passed rot. So we don't pass it after we've gotten knocked back, we pass it as we get knocked back.
You what?
I don't know what rot looks like.
It's a big green circle that surrounds you. You had it first again.
Okay.
It's purple fog around you.
Probably has animations turned off. It's a debuff, it's out
Uh,
right.
You don't get monster animations turned off regardless.
Nick, I'll go second.
So we'll just go down the 1, 2, 3, 4 order with DPS, D1, D2, D3, D4. Well, D1 and D2 is random, but D3 and D4 doesn't have to be.
Sunset will be an easier first pass, given that he's in bottom right.
Well,
Regardless.
No, I'll run it too. Don't worry.
Okay.
We have 15 minutes in this round.
Fucking hate that knockback.
I used Tetra because Shorty and had to heal her Vow too. Sorry, so.
I'll make sure Adlo is on whoever. That stupid debuff. Fuck man, this.
What the hell is. Oh.
Yeah,
because
I
this
wiped
is-
us.
Alright, that's fine. We'll just wipe it then, because this is ridiculous.
That was me. That was my complete fault. How much longer do you have Sunset?
He has until 9:30, but basically this is
Then this is it.
It's 9 right now.
Can you continue, Sunset? 9.
Are you watching Critical Role?
What? No. 9 is no in German.
Yeah. Right, there's like an ongoing joke that one of the characters says got a German accent. And whenever you roll a 9, it goes 9. And then everyone else goes 9.
Cool story.
Funny if you're like, you know, the joke.
It's funny if you're not German.
You know who's not in on the joke? Jews.
No, that's poor taste.
So we're speaking for a whole race of people.
Triggered. Sorry, Fallon, just frustrated. This fucking robot machine is pissing me off.
What happens in red stays in red.
Except when it doesn't.
Is entering Rubana mode.
Well,
We're gonna have to find another one that works better with the name. That one belongs
Nah.
to you.
you have
No,
to you
patent
have to
pending.
rage quit. You have to rage quit. Then you get the title.
Ah.
Would you dodge? So. Oh my god. It's okay.
Ah.
God.
Can I?
It's okay. We can recover.
Yeah,
No, we
Ruby.
can't. Oh my god.
Come on.
So that's where he targeted my cold dead body.
That was amazing.
What are you thinking about?
That's okay, Rogue. Last D&D session we had, one of our friends had a fascination for doorknobs and would polish them when on site, but he disdained knockers on the door knockers.
Yeah, when shit starts to go wrong, I start looking at HP bars and not my own stupid debuffs.
He was Russian, or he had a Russian accent.
I think Sunset knows what you're talking about, Rogue. Maybe. That's my assumption. Why won't you dodge?
Wow, my rotation's on once.
Don't get blown up, don't get blown up, don't get blown up. What the shit? Ah. Screw you, Dalamud. Oh.
It's okay, guys. I got it.
My face.
I should not have got up, huh?
No. Just killed that it. Oh.
We killed Daddy.
Yeah, we did. Books, books.
Oh.
Oh my god, Ruby, stand on it until it chains.
Why do I have aggro? Heal me.
I'll save you.
Wow, they just like Swiss cheesed you.
Switch to that angel thing and just blow them away.
What if I could? Right. Well, that was
Timer.
significant enough catastrophe.
We're all having problems with this fight.
He said he doesn't,
doesn't
seem
seem
to be having trouble. Sorry, I can't be bad
You
like
vote
you.
abandon, and then you just quit.
Well, nobody actually wants to do the vote abandon thing for some reason.
Fuck vote abandon, just leave. And it's not like we're getting a penalty.
You.
You know the penalty is getting shot in the face with a laser because the jerk who freaking turned it on just left. And now we can't leave.
Oh, sucked in.
It's like no one learns.
This is also why I leave.
Alright, so I'm up to virus phase. Okay. Pass the disease on